Hey guys, it's John here. This is going to be our bi-weekly update. We're going to be using this platform for this bi-weekly update. However, we'll probably jump around, use a couple of different ones, try to find something we like. It's a little different than the our first 5 to 7 updates we did previously in the last 4 or 5 months or whatnot. So with that being said, we'll just go ahead and kick things off. And as you can see in the top right corner, we got some of the topics that we're going to go ahead and cover. So let's jump right into it. So the first one we're going to cover is our government platform, since that just went completely live. We were waiting on ETH network. There was a couple things we had to kind of fix with the developers at the last minute. The Binance Smart Chain has been up probably for about like 4 or 5 days now already, and that was pretty smooth. However, like I said, we kind of ran into some issues with ETH network. However, that's fixed. So our government platform is ready to go. The first proposal is up. However, with that, I really wanted the community to submit the proposals for the government platform, so that way we can kind of have a discussion about it, and we can figure out, what's the hot topics for the community as far as what do we need to vote on, and then we can have a discussion there, and then I can just put them on the government platform site, submit the proposals, and then we can begin our voting. You guys can lock your RYI so you can vote. The periods are going to be currently, to start things off, will just be 7 days. So your RYI will just be locked for 7 days. And then after that, you'll be able to claim them. So you're not going to lose any RYI. It's not like you're paying for the voting. You're just locking some RYI away. That way we know the individuals that are voting are at least somewhat committed to the project and have its best interest. So that pretty much covers it on the government platform. Next up, we got Unity Ventures. So Unity Ventures is live. The launchpad is live. The venture funds we're looking into many different funds right now, but that's going to be ultimately decided through the government platform when we decide which funds we want to put up next. Panther Token is obviously our first project on the launchpad. It's doing really well right now. They have if you haven't seen their roadmap, go ahead and check it out. A lot of the stuff, well, almost all the stuff on their Q2 roadmap is already being completed or pretty far along as far as developmental wise. So they're looking to do really well, and that's going to be great for Unity Ventures, obviously, because they're our first project on the launchpad, which directly reflects RYI Unity. So I'm pretty excited about all that. Obviously, we had to put in quite a bit of work to get everything back online, but it is, and we're progressing pretty well with Unity Ventures currently. All right. So Teamorg, I put that up because that kind of relates to a lot of the, not issues, but kind of where we're at right now as a project. So obviously we're redoing the Teamorg. We're redoing a lot of things. We're kind of doing a version 2 of RYI Unity, which is pretty normal. A lot of the guys I talked to, advisors I talked to over the last 2 weeks, recommended that, it's time for an upgrade, a version 2 of RYI Unity. Most projects do this just to kind of give them that, that new sense of energy, passion, whatever you want to call it. A lot of lessons learned, obviously, over the last 4 or 5 months. We had a great run, and in order for us to continue to grow, progress, go back, break that all-time high, we have to incorporate all those lessons learned. I know I've learned a lot of lessons, and I'm sure many of us had or have. So the Teamorg currently, there's just 2 team members. We have a couple admins that are really helping out, doing great work. So we're currently looking for team members. And as far as how we decide, we'll just say from here on out, the Teamorg, let's go ahead and discuss this as a community in a community chat. We can have elected team members. That's kind of difficult because sometimes you don't have many people volunteering because they just don't have the time or they don't want to get involved. So you're kind of limited on options. So we have to be realistic with, what we're working with. And so that's kind of where we're at with the Teamorg. Like I said, we can go ahead and vote on team members. All I ask is let's be realistic to some degree because, like I said, it is hard to get people dedicated to the project to where they will volunteer to be a team member. So that's kind of where we're at with that. And as far as the titles, you guys saw on the government platform, the titles that were recommended, they were proposed to us. We can change it all. We can leave it as is. We can do whatever we want. You guys can vote yes, no. I was recommending that we hold off on the voting for the Teamorg because that was just the proposal that I received, and I put it up kind of as like our test run. I mean, it's a legitimate issue, and we definitely need to figure that out. However, I really want our first like 3 proposals to be from the community, so we can get those up, get those addressed, and move forward, in our new direction. Obviously, you guys saw Unity News. That's something I personally am really excited about. For some of you guys that were here for, or have been here for like 4 or 5 months, obviously saw my first attempt at a internal Unity News site. It's called the RYI Crypto Wake Up. It was a great idea. I wrote a lot as a grad student, so I enjoy writing. However, it was just I couldn't maintain it, so we kind of had to let that go. Let that go a couple months ago, 3 months ago or something. But now we got our Unity News site. The latest and greatest articles, anything blockchain, finance, everything. It's pretty cool. So every morning when you wake up, you can kind of check your news channel, your own internal news channel for RYI Unity now. And obviously, we're trying to complement that with RYU, our energy drinks, RYP energy drinks. Working with BevSource for that, so I'm excited about that. It's kind of a healthy version, something that I've used for my own, fitness ventures and stuff like that. So I kind of switched up the ingredients to make it a little more healthier, I guess you could say. And what we're going to be incorporating into Unity News is currently it's just posting the kind of like the hot topics in the crypto finance, DeFi finance industry. But we're going to be incorporating our own articles within the Unity News site. We have a couple press releases that we're ready to release, so we're going to be posting those on there. Eventually, we'll be incorporating our partners and having some of their press releases, articles posted on there as well. So that's coming pretty soon. Like I said, the press releases for RYI Unity are already done. So now it's just a matter of kind of setting aside the time and making sure we can filter that data onto the site. So that's kind of where Unity News is at. And like I said, I'm excited about it. I read it every morning. It's pretty cool. All right, the last is Uniswap. I haven't discussed this too much because of the issues that took place a month ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, or whatever. However, I still had a backup plan just in case, because this is a volatile space, and you kind of have to have your A and your B plan in this space, unfortunately. So we still have Uniswap still go. Obviously, it's with a different developer, and that's going to be a huge platform, essentially, as we kind of discussed a while back. It's going to have the swap app, obviously. It's going to have farming. We'll have a lot of pools on there with other various projects as well. A lot of our partner projects will be within the pool or on the pool site and the farming site as well. We are getting the Unity Lotto. That's going to be incorporated into that as well. And then we're in Q2, Q3, maybe the end of Q3 max. We're going to have the lending platform that's going to be incorporated into that platform. So it's going to be a full spectrum platform. It's a pretty big deal. I'm getting a lot of the design work done right now. We really want to spend the time and kind of be patient and make sure that the presentation of the platform is a top-notch level design. It looks very professionally done. As you know, there's many swap platforms kind of coming out right now. So we want to make sure our platform is really like a top-tier looking platform and operates as such as well. So let's see. I believe that's about it for right now. I know there's other topics to cover as well. We'll go ahead and cover those in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. This is kind of our first update in a little while. This is going to be a bi-weekly thing that we do. I really want to make this a priority for our project. so we can work on our communication between the team, myself, the community, and everybody. So with that being said, that's the conclusion of our bi-weekly, and I'll see you guys in the chat. All right, bye.